Alright, seems like we about to be live and direct. You know what I mean? So, let me try to set everything up. Try to get everything popping. Make sure we good. Make sure we in the building. You know what I mean? Let's look up the channel so we can get it on the back of the screen. There we go, live and direct. It's a pretty big delay, but it is what it is. So what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, DOAKABONDS Urban Tech Reviews. I'm trying to set this up, so give me a couple seconds. You know what I mean? Let's get this. Let's get it done the right way. Get it done the right way. Let me mute the TV, because we don't need that right now. No feedback. Let me get it on deck on the computer. Let's see. That one. Was downloading some mixtapes last night. You know what I mean? So, then clear out my settings. Everything. So, just gonna delete all this stuff and get it popping. Get back on track with it. Alright, so YouTube.com. Find my channel. And here we go. Right here. That was yesterday's. My bad. That's yesterday's stream. See if I can find it. Here we go, live. Broadcast this right now. Yes, sir. Get rid of that feedback. My bad. Yeah. So let me get everything situated. Try to get everything done the right way. You know, so we can get into this. I know it's early. You know what I mean? It ain't even. It's about 2 o'clock. You know what I mean? So people be at work and all that, and I understand that. Let me get my link up here so I can get people to watch it, I guess, if they want to watch it. Copy, get into the stream, drop that down there. Everybody, anybody want to see it. Yeah, boy. Alright. Chicago. What's going on? What's going on, bro? I think that's it. I think I'm good. I'm live and direct. I can see comments and everything. But yeah, today, like I said, I'm trying to stream a lot more. So really today I ain't got no topic. You know what I mean? Ain't no topic. I'm just fucking around, really. But yeah, man, today just another day. Weather changing, you know what I mean? So I don't know where everybody from, you know what I mean? But and Pittsburgh, you know, the weather changing, so it's about to be hoodie season, you know what I mean? So definitely cop them hoodies, you know what I mean? Stay warm. Hoodie season is the big dude season. You know what I mean? I call it big dude season. My brother loves hoodie season, my little brother. that's all he wear. If he could wear hoodies all year round, he wear hoodies all year round. But you know what I mean. So it's definitely hoodie season. It's about that time. You know, getting the last use out of the buckets. You know what I mean. Before you gotta pack them away for the winter. You know, but yeah, man, it's just a regular day. Nothing really, I think, too big in the tech world today. Still holding on to that Note 7, you know what I mean, till probably later. Well, I'll probably have it for a few more days. But I think I'm going to order and put my order in for it. Oh, shit. Every time I get in front of the camera, yo, I get them yawns. But I'm going to hold on to it for a few more days probably. But I put in my order for my iPhone 7 Plus. You know what I mean, later on today. Yeah, 65 degrees. Hey, bad. We around that. You know what I mean? We around that. But, you know what I mean? When the temperatures start dropping, you know, last week it was like 79. You know what I mean? And, like, it was 79 like on Friday. And, like, you go from 79 and now, you know, you dropping down to, at night it'd be like 30. You know what I mean? 35. So, you like, that's a big drop. So, you know what I mean? At night you definitely bundle up and grab your hoodie. Like I say, hoodie season is right around the corner. If it's not approaching right now, I know Chicago, they get them super, you know, snowstorms, so we ain't too far behind as far as snow goes, you know what I mean? Like, and if it don't really snow, it'd be like -10. It'd be brisk out that motherfucker. So definitely time to get your coat game up, your toboggan game up, if you want to call it Scully gang, you know, all that. It's about that time, you know, because it get cold out there. But yeah, man. I'm trying to think what I got to do. Really nothing new going on. Like I say, in the tech world. Same thing with the channel. I still got Note 7 videos that I need to put out. You know what I mean? So that's what I'll probably be doing before I get rid of it. Is just getting rid of all the videos that I got. You know what I mean? Because ain't no point of just letting them go to waste. You know, I shot the videos. The video is what it is. So, you know, it still needs to come out. And really, I've been kind of preparing myself for the iPhone. And by I mean preparing myself is like on my phone, my Note 7, I got like 4,000, you know, songs. And like most of the songs are songs that I have, you know, I just download. Like I say, the music. See, there's two things to me that there's one thing that I love about Android and I hate about iPhone, or Apple, and then there's one thing I love about Apple that I hate about Android. And the one thing far as like Android that I love is that in Android I can go to I use datpiff.com for all my new mixtapes that I be trying to listen to. I go to datpiff.com and I just download the mixtape straight on my device. And on iPhone, on Apple, you can't just go to datpiff.com and download the mixtape. You know what I mean? You can't do it because the way it's set up, it don't let it just download to your device. So the process is, you know, I go to datpiff.com on my desktop. I download the mixtape or mixtapes that I want to, you know, listen to. And then I, you know, set it up on iTunes, you know, in the playlist and make that shit all nice. And then I hook my iPhone up to it and it downloads to that. Now that's the negative about the iPhone, positive about the Android device. But the negative, if you switch them, is in Android, like your music, you don't really have a dedicated music app. So your music is scattered, you know what I mean? Your music is just horrible. Like it's all jumbled into the app that you use. And like there's no app that I know of that you use on your desktop and it correlates with what's on your Android device, you know what I mean? To where you could match them up like iTunes does. So that's the negative in Android. But the positive in Apple is that same thing. It's like in Apple, when I set up iTunes, you know what I mean? I set up iTunes on my Apple, then, you know what I mean, my library is crisp. So my library is the same that it is on my iTunes. It's the same as it is on my Apple phone, on my iPhone. So that's what I love about the Apple, because I like the clearness, I like the crispness, I like the way that it's set up and it's built to where it's not messy. And where Android is kind of messy because there's no app to where there's no, way on the desktop to just clean it up. You know what I mean? Like it is on iTunes. Now, if like Android had an iTunes, something like that, to where you could clean it up and make it neat like iTunes, it would be dope. You know what I mean? So that's the negative in Android, the positive in Apple. You know what I mean? So I like that. So what I was doing last night, I was downloading a whole bunch of mixtapes that I wanted. You know what I mean? Setting them up on my iTunes. Putting them in a playlist. So then when I plug my iPhone in, boom, all of it just downloads straight to it. You know what I mean? So I don't have to worry about, you know what I mean, the unneatness of just downloading stuff and shit like that. So yeah, we get crazy snow. Yeah, y'all be having them. We had a blizzard not too long ago. You know what I mean? We usually get the maximum we might get, like, I think a couple years ago, we had a whole bunch of inches, you know what I mean, to where it's like a state of emergency, you know what I mean, where they shut down roads, businesses was closed, like they were saying don't come out the house unless you absolutely have to, you know what I mean, like I didn't have to go to work for like 3 days, so like the snow here get crazy too, but it's like every so often, like we get snow every year, you know what I mean, to where we probably get the maximum like maybe 8 inches, you know what I mean, almost a foot of snow, we might get a foot of snow. But not really at one time. Accumulation, you might get that. But like the snow plow people, like my neighbors be like snow plowing. They hook their snow plow up to they trucks and they, wipe clear the street. You know what I mean? On their street, you know what I mean? So, in that regard, we be good. But like I said, we get snow every year. And sometimes it get bad. Sometimes it don't. I'm really tired of the snow myself. I want to be somewhere where it's like the coldest it might be is 50. You know what I mean? Like in North Carolina or something like that, South Carolina, where the weather don't really fluctuate that much. And I don't want snow. You know what I mean? My kids love snow, so maybe when they graduate, high school, go to college or something like that, that we might think about making that move down south. But I mean, I like Pittsburgh because I love Pittsburgh because the worst thing we get is cold and snow. We don't get no natural disasters. We don't get hurricanes and all that shit. We don't get that. So that's the positive about here. But and we close to everything. You know what I mean? I can get to Cleveland in 3 hours. I can get to New York in 5 hours. I can get to DC in 5 hours. I can get to Philly in 4 or 5 hours, depending on how fast you drive. So like, I can even get to like Detroit in like 5 hours. So like, Pittsburgh is like here, but like you can get to the surrounding areas like not too far. Yeah, but getting back into the note, you know what I mean? They shut down. People probably know this. They shut down all note production. So there's no more Note 7 production at all. So yeah, there's no more Note 7 production at all. And what's today? Date the 13th. Yeah, there's no more Note 7 production at all. So like Amazon is refunding like any accessory that you paid for. They're refunding it and all of that. And I heard they're even basically for the new gear, the new here we go. That new VR that came out, you know what I mean, that was for the Note 7. They stopped production for that, I think, because you can't do nothing with it, because I think it was only for the Note 7. So if it's only for the Note 7 and the Note 7 is being recalled, then you got to refund everybody for that VR too. So I mean, that's another thing that people are being refunded for and all of that. And it's still crazy, but I mean, we passed that. You know, we passed that. It is what it is, and you know the recall is happening. You know, but one thing that I wanted to jump into about, and I mean, it comes with the territory. So no, I'm not bitching about it. You know what I mean? But it's funny to me, like when I do these YouTube videos, and I know it happens on every YouTuber's channel. You get these trolls. You get these people who sit behind a computer desk computing all day, and you know got an opinion about everything and don't do nothing about nothing. And you know they break down your videos, and you know and they want to be all up in yours and have a comment and have a say so in everything that you do. And like I said, it comes with the territory. So I understood that way before I got into YouTubing, as far as urban tech reviews. Like when I did my gaming channel, oh shit. When I did my gaming channel, it was the same way. You know what I mean? Like I did game YouTube commentary for his games. You know, I was doing that for a couple seasons, and like you just get stupid people who make stupid comments. Like I did a YouTube video a while back, and like in all my videos, matter of fact, I say, hey, it's your boy DOAKABONDS Urban Tech Reviews. So this dude, he puts a comment up like, hey, I'm not your boy, you're not my boy, I don't have no kids. He's like, I ain't got no kids. And I'm like, and I didn't even understand the comment, you know, because I'm like, why would somebody just make a dumbass comment like that? So I didn't even understand the comment at the time. So I'm like, what are you talking about? And they replied back like, you say it's your boy DOAKABONDS, and I ain't got no kids. You're not my boy. And I'm like, why make that comment? Like, what do you get out of that comment? Are you purposely trying to get under my skin? And I'm like, I'm even killed guy. Like, shit don't bother me. I let it fall by the wayside. You know what I mean? It don't bother me. And if it does bother me, that's the thing. Like, if it does bother me, I'm never going to let you know that it bothers me. I'm never going to let you know that it bothers me. So, I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I'm not going to sit here and entertain your trolliness. You know what I mean? So, and that's what they want. They want you to sit there, go back and forth with them. They want you to give them a purpose, to give them life. And when you go back and forth as a YouTuber with somebody in your comment section, you giving them life. Because whether they like it or not, they came to your video. Whether they know it or not, or they even understand that, they watched your video. They commented on your video. They took time out of their life, 5 minutes out of their life that they ain't going to never get back to comment on your video, to say something stupid on your video. And guess what? They did it because they want a reaction from the YouTuber. You know what I mean? They want a reaction from you. So that's why people do stupid stuff like that. And like, I'm not going to give you life. You know what I mean? I'm never going to give no hater life. I'm never going to do that. So when you comment stupid stuff like that on my videos, guess what? I'm going to sit back. And this is what I do to everybody. You know, whenever they do something stupid like that on my channel, I like they comment. I thumbs up they comment. I think I blocked one person. And that's because they was just doing stupid stuff on my channel. So I blocked one person ever. But like, I like they comment. You know what I mean? Kill them with kindness. I like they comment. And then I'm like, hey, thanks for the comment. Subscribe to the channel. And whatever. You know what I mean? I do stuff like that. Like, because I'm not going to go back and forth with you. You know what I mean? Like, you're somebody I'm probably never going to ever see in my life. You ain't going to never do nothing to me. You ain't going to never put hands on me. So, you ain't getting me no money. You ain't losing me no money. So, why go back and forth with somebody whose main objective is to see you sweat? Whose main objective is to get under your skin, main objective is to piss you off, and you know what I mean, get you out of your square. And that, like I said, that ain't gonna never happen. And even if I do get upset, I will never let you know it. Ever. I will never let you know it. You know, I'll get off camera, or you know what I mean, I'll do whatever offside, but you're not ever gonna see me out of bounds with somebody who's just hating on my channel. You know. And I think it's funny, man. I think it's funny all the time that these dudes be doing that. Like why take your time out? Why take your time out just to to hate on me. You know what I mean? Like you obviously like something that I'm doing when you could take time out of your busy schedule or your non-busy schedule to hate on me. You know what I mean? Because who am I? I'm just a regular YouTube dude doing regular YouTube stuff, and I ain't nobody special. You know, I'm just me. So if you taking time out to hate on me, then that must mean you like what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So I don't I don't get involved with you know what I mean, people like that. And I like I said, I think it's funny. You know what I mean? I think it's funny. And every time I hit them with the same thing every time. I like their comment. I know they probably be like, why the hell you like my comment when I'm sitting there hating on them? And I'm like, I don't care if you hate on me because there's nothing you ever going to do that's going to change me. I'm always going to be me. I'm always going to keep it a bean. I'm always going to be thorough. I'm always going to be, you know, D.O. a.k.a. Bonds. You know, I'm always going to be that. And most, y'all don't even know people like, you know me from in front of the camera. You know the YouTuber from the, you know, the hour that they put in on a video, or, you know, the 5-minute video that you might see that was, you know, 2 hours to shoot, or, you know, the live stream that they did for a couple hours. That's what you know. You know them in clips. You know what I mean? It's not like you follow, it's like what's that dude? My kids love Roman Atwood, you know what I mean? And I don't understand why. I think he's kind of corny, you know. But that's my opinion. That's my opinion. But even though that's my opinion about Roman Atwood, and he got millions and millions of subscribers, I'm not going to go to his channel and tell him, hey, I think you're corny, hey, this and that, because that it's not worth it to me. It's not worth my time to go and tell somebody that, because, you know, he don't care about what I say. He don't care if I think he's corny. And even if he did, I'm not going to take my time out to go and tell somebody that they corny. You know, that's his hustle. Just like my hustle. Like, people might say, hey, your videos are boring. Hey, your videos are too long. Hey, your videos are stupid. Hey, you don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, well, keep it moving then. You know what I mean? Kim. Y'all don't know what Kim mean. K-I-M. Keep it moving. You know what I mean? You don't like what I'm doing? Keep it moving. It's not hard. You know what I mean? It's not hard to do. It's not a hard thing to understand. It's a very easy concept. You don't like what I'm doing? Don't watch it. Nobody put a gun to your head and say, hey, click and watch this video. Nobody does that. You know what I mean? So you don't have to watch my videos. You know what I mean? If you don't like it, go on to the next channel. And it's all love. Like I said, I don't hate on anybody. I don't care. You know, if I don't rock with your channel, I don't like your channel, and then that's my opinion. And there's people's channel who I really don't like, but you know what I mean, they have relevantness. Like, sometimes you could be one of the most boring YouTubers ever, but your channel's still informative. So even though I might say, damn, you know, I gotta watch this boring video for, you know, 10 minutes or whatever of this person that I'm really not rocking with, but if you still, you know, teach me something, then it is what it is. Then, you know what I mean, I still subscribe to your channel. I still like your video. You know what I mean? Like, I don't thumb down people's videos. You know what I mean? And maybe that's just because I'm a YouTuber, but I don't thumb down people's videos because there's no point in me thumbing down somebody's video. If I don't like your video, I don't like it. You know what I mean? But, you know, me thumbing it down does what? You know, it's not going to make you take that video down. You know, like, I think like 2 videos where I think I got more dislikes than likes. And I know one of them was the Samsung, it was the Samsung stream that they did, and it was the first time I ever did it, and it didn't come out well. It was choppy, it was messed up. I should have just took the video down. And I ended up getting I got like 40 dislikes on this video, 40 thumbs down. And that's okay with me. Like, I'm not going to go in the corner, I'm not going to cry about it, because I know what the issue was. Now, if it's a video that I sat here and I took my time, I chopped it, I did this, I did that, I was trying to be really productive and informative in this video. If I was doing that, and you thumbing down that video, you know what I mean, and I got 50 thumbs down on that video, then that's different, because then that's my content. But this was, you know, a live stream broadcast of, you know, something that I knew wasn't up to par. And like I said, me being me, I should have took it down, but I didn't at the time because I was you know, working and you know, doing other stuff. So, you know, in that aspect, it wasn't good, and I shouldn't have put it up. But all in all, it is what it is. You know, like I say, I've never thumbed down another YouTuber's videos. I've never have, and I never will. And you know, that's just my personal opinion. Like I don't thumb down people's videos. So if that's what you do, that's what you do. You know, like I'm not mad at you. And like I said, you're not, you know, it's no sweat off my back. You know, you're not hurting me. You're not hurting my feelings. It's not like I get off cameras and I see, you know, I got all these thumbs down. I'm like, oh man, they don't like me. They don't like my videos. You know, I on to the next one. You know what I mean? Because that's my thing. If you don't like this video, you might like the next one. If you know, if you don't like the next one, then you might like the next one. If you don't like that one, then you might not like any of them. But I don't care, you know, because I have my followers, I got my subscribers who do like my videos. You know, I got the people who do rock with me, the people who are stand up. You know what I mean? And if it's your honest opinion that you don't like my video, that's fine too, because you're being honest. You know, no, I don't knock anybody for being honest. But if as soon as you turn on my video, or you don't even watch it, you just thumb it down. You know what I mean? Just because, you know, then you're a hater and you're a troll, a clone, a weirdo. You know what I mean? I look at people like that, like weird. Like why you know, why troll people's pages and put stupid comments up? You know what I mean? Like if you got a comment relevant to the video, then I'm not mad at you for that. You know what I mean? Even if it's something negative, if it's relevant to the video, then it is what it is. Like yesterday, I had a comment on a little $15 VR headset that I did the video for, and you know what I mean. And somebody put up, "Oh, you must not know nothing about VR headsets. You know, you don't know nothing about VR headsets." And I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of get the idea, hey, you know, you going somewhere with this, you know, you might try to troll me. So I thumbed up his video. I thumbed up his comment. Thumbs up, you know, because I'm never hating. I thumbs up his comment, and then I write, well, you must know everything about VR headsets. And then, you know, sometimes you get a chuckle. You know, some people LOL you, and then they say, you know, then you can create a positive dialogue from there. But I think, you know, a lot of times people, they expect you to fire back. You know what I mean? When they put a negative comment on your video, they expect for you to, you know, fire back at them like, you know, F you and all this. And like I said, I've never done it to where I've, you know, went back and forth with somebody, because it's not worth my time, you know, and I'm never going to do it. But I think that's what they expect. They expect you to go back and forth with them. They expect for you to automatically jump off the ledge with it and, you know, straight attack them. And, like, ain't nobody worth my time to get into it like that. You know what I mean? Like, I take my hard-earned time. I take my hard-earned money to do this. And, you know what I mean? That's what that is, you know? So, I just keep it pushing, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not worried about people hating on my videos or, you know what I mean, hating on anything that I do. But, yeah, man, I keep notebooks. This is just random shit. Like, I like to write. Like, all through school, my favorite subject, besides, like, gym and shit like that, was always English. And I always liked to write. I hated math. You know, I like to count money, but I hated math. And, like, I love English. So, like, I write all the time. You know, even when I did music, you know what I mean? I write lyrics all the time. You know what I mean? I tried poetry, but I don't think I could really get into my inner poet to you know, really pull up anything decent, you know, as far as poetry wise. But like, I write a lot. Like, when I do like reviews, I write a whole bunch of stuff about it. Like, even like books. Like, I'm currently writing like 2 children's books, and I'm looking for an illustrator. You know what I mean? My wife know how to draw, and she's really good at it. But, you know, my wife got a lot on her plate, so I don't want to put that on her. But I got, like, 2 children's books that I'm writing right now. One of them is actually pretty much done. Like I said, I just need an illustrator. I need somebody who could bring my words to life. who could really, bring my, give my words a vision. So in that aspect, like I said, I like writing. I wrote a children's book. I think it's a really good book. Like, I think it's a really good book, and hopefully, in the next few years or whatever, I can get me an illustrator to put my words, to give my words vision, and we can put together this book, and make it really good. I think a lot of children will love this book. It's a really good book. It's a funny book. And the book is called My Dog Likes to Tan, and it's really good, So, and I got the idea. Well, I don't even want to get into it. I'm not gonna get into it because I don't want nobody stealing my idea and writing, my book behind my back or something like that. But like I said, I like to write a lot, so I got 2 children's books that I'm currently writing, and if they go the way I hope that they go and they do well, then maybe I'll write some more books. And but like I said that all just because, like I say, when I do my reviews, like I keep these notebooks on me all the time. Like I go to Walmart and they're like $5, $6, something like that. And I just write in them. Like I just write. So whenever I'm doing a review, like I just write like pages and pages and pages of stuff. So I just write all the video ideas that I come up with. I write in my book, So like I said, I like to write. So I write a lot. And I like to make footnotes, for my videos. So, because sometimes like as a YouTuber, you have all this in your head, and you want your video to go one way, and you envision it going one way, and you turn that camera on, and your mind just go blank. And half the things you thought you wanted to say, you never get to say because you forgot them. So, I think trying to be more productive, I write down all my thoughts. I write down footnotes, things that I really want to hit, things that I really want to insinuate in my videos, things that I really want to talk about. So I keep my stuff good. What's up, Easy? What's going on? But yeah, I try to write down all my stuff. So like before I had the Note 7, I wrote down all the stuff that I thought that I want to talk about in the Note 7. And like I said, my goal was to break down the Note 7, have a regular review, and have it like 5 minutes, 5 to 8 minutes, nothing real long. Because when I did my S7 review, it was like an hour long. When I did my S7 Plus review, it was like 50 minutes long. And like, as a YouTuber, you got to read your analytics. And my analytics said that people wasn't making it the full length of my videos. And that's the 50, 60-minute videos. I'm not even talking about those. I'm talking about the 15, 20-minute videos, the 12-minute videos, the 10-minute videos. People wasn't reaching, they wasn't watching to the end of the video. So that tells me as a YouTuber, hey, you got to cut down them videos. So where I was making videos 22 minutes long, now I try to make them 6 minutes long. And, that's a lot of content to get rid of. That's 14 minutes of content that you try to, erase and pack it all into 6 minutes. And as a YouTuber, like, I find it hard because, like I say, I like to write. So I write down a lot of stuff. There's a lot of information I always want to put out. But if you got all this information that you could talk for hours about, and you try to cram it all into 6 minutes, a 6-minute video, to me, that's hard. It's hard to cram so much information. Like, you talk about a phone, how could you... There's people good at it. There's a lot of YouTubers who are great at doing this. But to put together, to talk about a device, a brand new device, just say the Note 7 or the Pixel or, whatever phone coming out, and you take this phone and you talk about it from front to back, inside, outside, everything about this phone in 6 minutes? 6 minutes. How hard is that? And people do it in even less time. Like, I did the Note 7 breakdown in 3 minutes or something like that. But that's me just going through, giving you specs. I'm not telling you how I feel about it. Personally, I'm not telling you about how it feels. I'm not telling you about how it performs in my personal life. I'm just telling you information about it. And I feel like as the tech consumer, me, when I go look for videos about something that I want to buy or something I'm interested in, I want to know how you feel. I can look the specs up online. I can look up on Google and find the specs of, something that I want to buy. I want to know you paid for it. I want to know your opinion on the device. I want to know how you feel, how it performs in your daily life, if it's worth getting. Because you can't get that from looking up specs and saying, hey, this is 12 megapixel. Hey, it got 3 gigabytes of RAM. Hey, it got this. You're not going to get the personal feel for that device. So, yeah, it might be top spec-wise, but when I get it, I might not like it. You know what I mean? Because it don't do this. But if you would have gave somebody your personal experience about a device, it could have helped them out. So that's where I say it's hard as a YouTuber to cut down that much content and to give you that much content in that short of time. Like the breakdown, like I'm going to do the iPhone 7 Plus or whatever when I get it. And like I'm going to have to try to cram it all into less than 10 minutes. Like I'm going to have to cram that whole thing in less than 10 minutes. And that's a lot of information. You know what I mean? So that's why when I got the Note 7, my decision was not to give you a long video. And instead of giving you a long video, I'll break the videos up. So I'll give you one video on the iris scanner. So that might last, 4 or 5 minutes. Then I'll give you a video on the fingerprint scanner. It might last you 4 or 5 minutes. So instead of watching, a long video that lasts, an hour, you can watch 15 videos that were 3 to 5 minutes long. So, you got to learn. A lot of people's attention span ain't even that long to sit there and watch a video for, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. You know what I mean? And, like, that's how I say when you get loyal subscribers, not saying my subscribers ain't loyal. You know what I mean? But when you have loyal subscribers, they'll watch your hour-long video. They'll watch your 50-minute video. They'll watch a 30-minute video. Because it's not just the content. They're not watching your channel for the content. They're watching the channel for you. You know what I mean? As the YouTuber. So it's your personality. So like when I watch Flossie Carter videos, like he puts out videos of stuff that I'll never even buy. You know what I mean? Like he had a pair of like Bluetooth headphones or something like that, wireless headphones or something like that. I'll never even buy those. I have no interest in those. But I watch them because I like his personality. Because I like him as a YouTuber. And I feel he's very informative. And he's entertaining. And that's where, like, you really have to be as a YouTuber. Like, you can't just come out and blah, 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 give out all this information. Because then you become monotone and people they're not going to watch your videos for the long run. They're watching your videos for the product. But when you get subscribers and people to watch your videos for you, regardless of what you do, like you sit there and you could review a bottle of water and somebody gonna sit there and watch your review of a bottle of water because of you, not because of the bottle of water. So as a YouTuber, that's a very good that's a very good mountain to reach. When people don't watch for the content, they watch for you. They watch because you're entertaining. And that's why I feel about like Flossie Carter. He's very entertaining. And same with Easy Computer Solutions. If y'all not subscribed to his channel, Easy, definitely subscribe to him because he's very, very, very informative. And he has a very, very just addicting character. Like his character is very addicting. So if you watch his videos, like you watch for the content, but then you get willed in by his character. You know what I mean? He's a very, very character. He's a good character. And you start, like, just liking his videos just because of the character. Like, you don't care about the content. You don't care. Like, Easy's videos, like, he might put out videos about phones that I'll never get. You know what I mean? But I watch it because, for one, I look at him like, I respect him and I like him as an individual. But his character draws me into his videos, too. To where I'm like, hey, I ain't getting that phone, but I'm going to fuck with my man's video, because I like his videos. I like him. I like, his approach. Like, when he funeralized the No 7 for like the second time, like, and then he resurrected it, like that right there is creative. Like, that's creative shit right there. And I don't know, I ain't gonna, put that out there, but Marcus Brownlee, I always MKBHD, whatever. He kind of funeralized the No 7 too. So I'm like, I'm saying he might have, caught wind the Easy video and did it, because I've never ever seen nobody funeralize a phone. I've never seen it besides Easy. I've never seen nobody funeralize a phone but Easy Computer Solution. So when I watched Marcus Brownlee funeralize the No 7, then I was like, damn, damn, maybe he caught wind the Easy video. Maybe somebody threw something out there, hey, you should do this. And, not caught on. But I'm like, that, I mean, like I said, Easy's one of the most creative YouTubers that I know out there, man. There's a lot of YouTubers out there that are creative, but Easy's character and his, just his really informative nature is it drills you in. It wills you in. So, I mean, that's the kind of people you like to see winning, because, I mean, me, I'm never hating on nobody. So I love for everybody to get more subscribers and all that. And I think he's one of the people who should have way more subscribers, because he's really informative and he's like a character, you know what I mean? So you really like his content. And that's where I thrive to be at a point, you know what I mean? Because I'm like I've been YouTubing, I've been doing this tech reviews and shit for like a year. So I've been in it for like a season now, and I'm not where I want to be, but when I did my gaming channel, when at the same point, like a year in, like I'm way further in my tech channel a year in than I was in my gaming channel. My gaming channel, like, it took me like so long to get, to where I am now in my tech review. Like now, I think my gaming channel, I got like 1,000 subscribers. I might have 1,000 subscribers now on my gaming channel. And like that happened after I stopped, like maybe when I stopped doing gaming commentary, I might have had like 400. You know what I mean? So the time that I took away from that, I ended up building a whole bunch. You know what I mean? And getting way more subscribers, doubling my subscribers. But now, at like the tech game, you know what I mean, a year in, I'm way further than I was, a year in with the gaming channel. So, it's just the grind. Like my man Lewis said, it's always the grind. You got to grind. You got to get in there, man, and you got to put in the work. Like, you definitely got to put in the work. And like, raising a family, having 3 kids, a wife, a dog, job, you know what I mean, whatever, personal life, you still got other things you got to do, but you got to make up time to where you can, do this tech shit too, because it takes time, it takes grind, it takes effort, it definitely takes money, you know what I mean? So a lot of people think that, you as a YouTuber, because you YouTube, that you getting money. And like me, like I said, I've been doing it for a year. I get, the little, for monetizing my videos, but I never see that money because it stays in, whatever, the AdSense account or whatever like that. I never see that money. So, like, it's not like I'm getting paid to do this. I do it because I love it. I have a love for tech. You know what I mean? Like, this is a hobby of mine that I just grew into something more because, when you like something so much, then you want to do it all the time. And this is something I love doing. I want to do all the time. If I could do tech as a full-time job and get paid for it, I'd do it. You know what I mean? But currently at this time, it's not paying the bills. So I still got to go do my 9 to 5. I still got to, put in time with my wife. I still got to go to my kids' football games. I still got to help my kids with homework. I still got to do the daily father, husband things. You know what I mean? So when I want to put out more content, sometimes I can't do it because, I got life things to deal with. And, I'm not saying it gets in the way because I know that. And I know that you got to allot yourself time to do this. And, I could say, hey, I'm going to put together, well, I'm going to take this time at this time and, and do a tech video. And then my kids can come and be like, Dad, I need you to help me with this. I need to do this. And then, hey, my tech video go out the window because I have to, attend to real life things. So, as a YouTuber, it's about balance. You definitely got to balance your life. You got to balance everything, and try to create an even kill for it. You know, you gotta, you know, even everything in your life. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna get on the horn with these Verizon people, see if I can get my black iPhone 7 Plus, see if I can get that in, if I can get it ordered and get it shipped to me by Saturday, so I ain't gotta wait till like Monday, Tuesday to get it. Like I said, man, I'm trying to do more streams because I like the streams, but like I do streams when I'm home by myself, you know, because I'd rather do them, you know, at times where I know ain't nobody gonna kick in the door, ain't nobody knocking on the door like, hey dad, hey, you know, calling me and blowing me up. I'd rather do it at those times, you know. So I do them while my kids are at school. I do it while my wife is out running errands. You know, I do it when I get that free time. I even try to do them at work sometimes, but then, you know, if I want to, you know, do a good video, and it's hard to do that while I'm at work, you know, because I can't do certain things at work. I can't, you know, be loud at work and talk the way I talk at work, the way I do at home. So, it's your boy DOAKABONDS Urban Tech Reviews, man. If you're not subscribed to the channel, definitely do that. I appreciate that. Click that thumbs up button if you like this live stream. If you're not subscribed to all my social media channels, sites, you can do that. I'll put them all in the description: Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Google Plus, and Tumblr. Man, hit me up on all of those. And we back on the next one, man. Holla at your boy. Thanks everybody for getting in the stream too.